Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy just came back from, of course, the movies. Like I said, I was. Uh, I didn't get too fresh. Got on my little Bugs Bunny shirt. I got shorts on that matches the color scheme: green, that brown, red. It works. Shoes. I'm not gonna show you because it's the same old slides that I had on the other night. Um, my shoe game, I gotta get my shoe game up. Ever since I got rid of mostly all of my Jordans that I had, and I'm switching over to more of a grown man style type shoe, mostly like casual stuff. It's kind of hard sometimes to find shoes in my size because I wear 15, but regardless of the fact, I still was fresh and I smelled good. This is the fragrance that I had on today. Imperial number 4. And y'all already know what this looks like because I've talked about all 3 of these fragrances that I have. Looks like the Tom Ford bottle. Spring and summertime type scent. Smells amazing. I did get one compliment today because I gave somebody a ride to the store and they said I smell good. So, with that being said, I took back the Michael Jordan fragrance that I had bought yesterday. I took it back today, earlier today. Ross didn't have anything worth just swapping out or getting store credit for, so I just got my money back. It wasn't but $10, $11 I should say, $11 and some change. I went to City Trend and I actually did a nice looking young lady. She probably was a little older than me, but still nonetheless. She was looking at fragrances when I was over there and asked me, she didn't really ask me, she was looking at fragrances and she picked up something. I think she did ask me if I knew what something smelled like, and it was a Cuba fragrance. It was Cuba, what was it? It wasn't winter, it was something else. Hold on, let me look it up. But it was one of those big jumbo bottles, the single. I'll pull it up here in a second. Yeah. I actually went and saw it last night, and it definitely was good. And I went back and saw it again today because I ended up taking another friend. I had already promised her that I was going to take her also. But yeah, it's kind of weird if you don't pay attention to the movie. You will get lost. They do explain what was going on in the movie towards the end. But I liked it. The first time, I should say. I've already watched it, so I already knew what was going to happen, but I couldn't say nothing. And I actually found myself damn near dozing off a time or two. But it was still a good movie nonetheless. Let's see. The fragrance that she picked up was Cuba Wild or Wild Heart. And I actually sprayed that on myself before she even came over. And it was okay smell. Sweet, just like Cuba Winter. I think she ended up getting Cuba Winter. I told her that on my skin it lasted about 2 hours. And she said it doesn't matter because it's for an older guy. And he don't really care. It's just for his birthday. So she walked out. I referred a decent fragrance that you guys said was decent, rather. On my skin, I got 2 hours of projection and longevity, period. So let's see. I checked out Cuba Wild Heart. I checked out Cuba Brown, which smelled okay. What else? They had a 4-pack of Cuba Latino, and the first fragrance that I smelled from that pack smelled pretty good, and then the second one I smelled was horrible, and I didn't even want to smell anything after that. So I see on here they got one called Cuba Tattoo, but that's for women. But anyway, I did do one referral because of you guys. The Cuba Winter, the lady walked out with it. I sprayed it. Actually, I sprayed Cuba Wild Hearts and Cuba Winter on my arm, and she did like the Cuba Winter. So there's that. And the two fragrances I ended up with, I ended up at Bell's first. And I have a Bell's credit card, so I didn't have to spend any cash out of my pocket today. I got 3 fragrances, 2 men and 1 women's fragrance. And I am going to start with the woman's fragrance. I thought actually the box and the bottle was cute. I think my friend will like this a lot. I actually did get to open it in the store and spray it, and I liked it. And who the hell is calling me? Hello? Oh, I think you got the wrong number. Yeah, this is Keith. Oh, you good? Yeah. Alright, so I went ahead and picked this one up, and it was only $5.99. But look at the packaging on this. This is, how many milliliters is this? It don't even say how many milliliters this is. Anyway, the packaging on this is nice. It's very nice. It's purple, like purple orchids, all over the front of the box. And it's on the bottle as well. Looks like something you would give someone for Valentine's Day. The bottle looks even nicer. And this is almost like casket material, right? What is that, velvet? It's like casket material. But anyway, damn it, the top doesn't snap on. So there that goes. And it's kind of hard for me to see what the milliliters are on this. It looks like it says 130 milliliters. Turn my light on here. No, it says 100 milliliters. Okay. So this is 100 milliliter. I can't even talk right now. 100 milliliter bottle. And it smells nice. I don't know how she's gonna like it, but I like it, and I have pretty good taste when it comes to fragrances, I think. And I have picked out in the past or recent times, I have picked out some pretty decent women's fragrances. I think she'll like that. I think she'll like that a lot. So it smells pretty good. It smells a little sweet, a little floral. It's nothing stringent, nothing over the top, nothing too powerful, because you guys know how some of those women's fragrances can be. They can be loud, they can be obnoxious, they can be breathtaking, breathtakingly strong, way overpowerful. And I'm pretty sure you guys have been around someone who had on a fragrance that was too much, especially at church. Those women don't have no filter when it comes to spraying on fragrances. They spray it on like it's some kind of fashion show. They gonna win a competition or something. But for $5.99, you can't beat this presentation and the smell. I just hope she likes it. So it is what it is. And of course, I did peel the sticker off the back so she won't know how much I paid. But it smells pretty good. I like it. And next up is one that I bought today also. And it actually was in there a few times before I bought it this time. And I don't know much about Marc Ecko. I do have one other fragrance by him. Yes, women do seem to like floral fragrances. They also like sweet fragrances too, if you never paid that any attention. The only other, and all of a sudden my messages want to work. Every time you guys comment, it pops up on the screen now instead of me having to touch the damn screen. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. But this is the only other fragrance I have, and this is Ecko Unlimited. And I don't wear it. I've never worn it since I've had it. I just thought it was different as far as the bottle was concerned, and the clear case that it came in was pretty cool also. Yeah, I've heard of Pink Sugar. I think I've bought it once for women. It doesn't smell bad. It's a decent spring, summertime type fragrance. I'm just not big on it. So, but other than that, I don't know nothing about Marc Ecko. I really know nothing about David Beckham, but I have a few of his fragrances also. But we're going to give this one a shot. And this is Marc Ecko by Marc Ecko, I guess, or Ecko by Marc Ecko, or whatever the fuck. It's marked down to $8.49. So, you know, I didn't really waste any money. So let's give it a shot. Got my handy dandy here. And let's check it out. You guys know I like giving y'all the exclusive. This is our channel, so we're going to check shit out together. And I'm not going to do a full presentation right now. I'll wait until I wear it, if I choose to wear it, because I might not like it. But if I choose to wear it, I'll do a full presentation on it and show you guys. This is just my first impression. So, kind of cheesy as far as the bottle, but it will look different on my shelf. So, with that being said, it's okay. It gives my shelf character. Pretty shitty top, plastic. It does snap into place. Yeah, it looks okay, but let's see what it smells like. And I tried to ask some guys earlier that was on when I was live in TJ Maxx, and nobody, Bells, I should say. I asked actually one person that I was on with. I asked him what he thought, and he said he never smelled it or had it. So I said, fuck it, for $8, you can't really beat it. So third got juice. Sprayer's not bad. Let me give you one more. It's not bad at all. Okay. It's not bad. It's a freshie. Definitely spring and summer. Probably more summer than spring. It's not overpowering at all, not from what I'm smelling. And if you're sitting there waiting for me to tell y'all what notes I pick up, you're going to be waiting a long ass time because your boy don't know how to pick out notes. Sorry. It's not a bad scent. I think I can rock this. You can wear this to work. It's not offensive. It's nothing overpowering. I'd probably mostly wear this to bed, maybe, just, you know, as a dumb reach scent. Maybe if I was just gonna run out to the store, you know, or be out for maybe like an hour or so, then yeah, you can spray it on and wear it like that if you want to. It's not bad. Would I recommend you picking this up? Nah. I could think of tons of other fragrances that are way better than this. One of them being and this came from the same place, Bell's. Dunhill Fresh is a way far superior fragrance than this one. This thing smells amazing, man. I don't even know if I did a review on this one yet. I don't even think I've worn it. But it was a cheapie. I caught it on sale after Christmas. It was a gift set. And pretty good. I mean, the top is shitty. Well, the top is nice, actually. It's a solid top. It's heavy. But what I meant by shitty was the ring that goes around the atomizer. It actually got stuck inside the top. So now it won't snap on. It just comes off. And I can get it out, but every time I take it out and put it back on here and try to crimp it, it don't work. So I'm not really too concerned about it. It is what it is. It's more or less about the juice. And this thing smells amazing, man. So if you see Dunhill Fresh, I'd pick that up over this Marc Ecko any day. And I think I got this for like, I don't know, about $10 in the gift set. And at Bell's, it's always a good idea to check Bell's out like right after Christmas, because all of their gift sets goes on sale and you can find some pretty decent fragrances in there. So if you have a Bell's nearby, please check them out around the holidays, not just Christmas, but anytime they have a holiday coming up and they have fragrances in their box sets and stuff, check them out. Also, make sure you check out the women's department also, because sometimes men's fragrances get stuck in the women's department and vice versa. You find quite a few men's fragrances in the women's department. Some of them I already have, like Burberry, the original. It was one or two other ones I can't remember. But I found the next fragrance here, which is Burberry Brit Splash, that I've never heard of. It's a 50 milliliter bottle. And the Marc Ecko is also 50 mil. But the Burberry Brit Splash was $12.49. So it was marked down also. And this is the box. Same as the regular Burberry Brit. Let's bust this one open and see what we get. looks exactly on a scale from 1 to 10. What would I give it? What would I give the Marc Ecko? I would give Marc Ecko maybe a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4.5. It's really not that good. If I had the choice to pick this or buy this without having to buy both, I would have picked the Burberry Brit Splash. Even if the choice was between this and the Dunhill Fresh, I'd pick Dunhill Fresh. Even if I had to choose between these two, I would have to say I would probably have to say this one over this one. This one has like I don't know what that is in it, but it smells like lime or something. I'm not sure. But this one is a little bit better. It's a little more sophisticated than this one. This one is more playful to me. So, yeah. About a 4.5 or 5 on this one. Now let's check out Burberry Brit Splash and see what we get. And I gotta get me some tester strips or something, man. I gotta make my way over to Belk's and pick up some of their tester strips. And I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison. And I actually need to pick up another bottle of Burberry Brit also. This is a powdery concoction, man. It smells amazing. A lot of people don't like powdery scents, but I love it. So I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison right now. And if you can tell, the bottles are the same. Same design pattern and everything. It's just a bigger bottle here. This is 50 ml and this is 30. So I'm going to spray the original. And now I'm going to spray the Splash. So second spray, I got juice. And I already can smell the powderiness from the original. Okay, so off the rip, I already noticed the difference. The Burberry Brit Splash is what you would call a more fresh, uplifting type scent. And smells a little citrusy. This is not what you would expect from Burberry Brit. This one is powdery and more sophisticated and elegant to me. And this one is more of like a spring, summertime type scent. This one will probably be more colder weather. This is more spring and summer, like you want to go to the beach or barbecue or something like that, and you're outside in the heat. You spray some of this on, it will be refreshing. If I had to pick which one of these I would run with, of course I'll take this one because this is the one I grew up with. Not saying that this is a bad fragrance, but just, you know, the sophistication aspect, and I know I'll probably get more compliments, if any, with this one than I would with this one. I'd pick this one, the original. scale of 1 to 10 before you even ask on Burberry Brit Splash, I would give it maybe a 5. If I'm being honest, about a 5. I wouldn't go any higher. I was thinking 6, but 5 is fair. If I had to rate the original, I would probably do 6.5 on this one. It's not the best powdery type fragrance I've smelled, but just because I have a connection with growing up through the Burberry era, and I have had some of these before, sentimental value wise, yeah, but about a 6.5 on the original, the powdery, and a flat 5, maybe a low 5 for this one. So would I recommend picking up Burberry Brit Splash? No, I would not. Even at the price I paid for it, no, I don't think it's worth it. Unless you're just a big fan of Burberry and you just want to collect Burberry fragrances and this is a flanker to this guy, then yeah, go for it. But if it's something that you want to wear every day or, often, I don't think so. I could probably think of a few other fragrances that you could choose over this one. But I'm not disappointed that I made this purchase. I say better to live and learn. Better live and learn. And that's what I did. I jumped out there. I lived. I learned from buying this fragrance that I'll never buy it again. And I'll probably have this forever unless somebody chooses to take it off my hands for a few bucks. But other than that, I didn't pick up anything really worth the money. Cool, in your opinion, what is the best Burberry cologne? Well, hands down, I would think Burberry Touch is the best. If I was going off a sentimental value, it would be the original Burberry, because my ex-wife bought that. That was the first fragrance she ever bought for me, and that kind of kickstarted me to liking cologne over body oils and stuff, scented oils. So Burberry Touch is probably the best in my opinion. I actually had, and I thought was a good fragrance. I bought it some years back for Christmas when I was a little younger, and I actually bought it and I took it back because I wanted my money back. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. What was it? Burberry The Beat is the one that I like, but a lot of people didn't like it. I actually liked it, but I didn't get a chance to even get into it and enjoy it because I took it back because I didn't want to be broke. So I may order that one. I'm looking at it right now online, and for a 3.4 ounce tester bottle without the box is $22. 35 with the box. So yeah, I may go ahead and purchase that because I did like it. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I liked it. But hands down, I think Burberry Touch is the best. And even with me looking, and I've smelled Mr. Burberry. It's okay. Joy hypes it up, but I don't think it's all that myself. Would I buy it? Yeah, I would, but it's not all of that. But hands down, I think Burberry Touch is the best Burberry fragrance they have on the market, period. And if you see Burberry Touch, pick it up. What about Mr. Burberry EDP? I don't know if I smelled the EDP. I think I smelled Mr. Burberry in our local Belks. And I don't remember whether it was EDP or EDT. Personally speaking, in most cases, I don't even know that there's a difference sometimes, because if it's the same fragrance, like take Dior Sauvage, or matter of fact, let's take Bleu de Chanel. There are 3 flankers out of Bleu de Chanel, right? You got the EDT, the EDP, and you have another version that came out. So it's actually 3. I've smelled all 3 of them. You can tell the difference in them, but it's faint. It's very minute, the difference in them, to my nose. That's why sometimes I don't get into it when it comes to EDP or EDT. Because sometimes it may help last a little longer being an EDP, but for the most part, the scent is pretty much still the same. Yes, you're right. Sometimes things can be creamier. Sometimes they can be, a little heavier, a little denser in the EDP, because they have eau de cologne versions of certain fragrances that are just watered down versions of an original, and then the EDT comes along and it's stronger than the cologne version, and then the EDP is stronger than both of those. So I get what you're saying, but I try not to get caught up in all that EDP and EDP and EDT and all that stuff. Yeah, you're right. Bleu de Chanel, EDT, EDP, and Parfum. Yeah, that's what they are. I've smelled all 3, and I like them. I like all 3 of them. Even the EDT. I like the EDT. I don't hate on it because it's, a lighter version, or it doesn't last as long, because I take my bottles to work with me anyway. So I give 2 shits about EDP or EDT. And most of the time when they add that EDP or the eau de parfum, or whatever you want to call it, straight parfum, they just jack the price up a little higher because the concentration is higher. But I'll take the EDT any day. But that's just my opinion. Now, I'm not saying that you guys have to follow my guidelines. You have your own noses and you know what you like. But me personally, I don't get hung up on little shit like that. If something smells good to me, it just smells good to me. And, if I didn't pay that much for it, then it's worth me taking it to work and spraying on a little extra if I have to. Like Dunhill Fresh is a great freshie. I don't know the projection and the longevity on it because I haven't worn it yet. But being that it smells so good to me, I'll take this bottle to work, and if I have to reapply, I'll just reapply. Like I don't get hung up on shit like that. I'm heavy-handed anyway, so even if I got a eau de parfum or EDP or whatever you want to call it, I'll take it to work and I'll still spray heavily, even when I don't have to. But that's just me. Found $140 today, and I'm going. I missed that when you said that. Somebody just said congratulations. That's what's up, man. I hope you buy something good, and make sure you let your boy know, and we can talk about it. Let us know how it smells, whatever it is you buy. Yeah, but I'm happy for you, man. That's what's up. Man, I swear that the original Burberry Brit is a beast. That powderiness in it, that powder in it, man, is serious. The Burberry Brit Splash, it's just light. It's just too light for me. It's okay. It's just too light. Like the regular Burberry Brit, that powdery in it, that thing is projecting like crazy. And it just feels like it'll stay on you. Just the scent itself, just smelling it on this napkin, it feels like it'll just grab your skin and just hang on to you all day. This one seems like you're going to have to reapply. Yeah, I don't know what's in it, but it smells kind of citrusy. Let me look these notes up real quick. All right, let's check this out. So it says it's a men's woody aquatic. Okay. Fresh, woody, aromatic man accords. Best for summer days. Excuse me, just like I said, for the summer. Top notes: rosemary, melon, galbanum, followed by watery notes such as violet and cyclamen, moss, musk, and vetiver base notes. Cologne has weak to moderate longevity and soft to moderate silage. So that's basically what I said. So I called it right. I said it was like too soft, too light. It's a pretty decent summertime fragrance. You can spray it on a few times throughout the day if it's hot, and you know it's a little refreshing. It'll wake you up for a little while. May not last long, but hey, you know I paid what, like $13, $12.49. So I really didn't lose, because these fragrances back in the day used to run your ass about $30, $40, $50, if not a little more. And I got it for like $13, might as well say. So, you know, sometimes it pays off to wait and sometimes it don't. But in this case, it paid off to wait, because I would hate to recommend this to somebody and they run out and spend $20, $30 on this and then be disappointed. So $13, I'm okay with that. Just know, guys, do not pick this up if you see it. Burberry Brit Splash, it is not worth the coin. If you want to smell it, let me know and I can decant some of this out. Maybe some of the smaller decant bottles like this one. I wouldn't do anything big because you wouldn't even use it once you smell it. So anybody wants to test it out, I can decant it out free of charge. But I'm telling you now, it's not worth it. So it's probably not even worth me the effort of me even decanting this shit. So anyway, guys, that's about all I have for you. If you guys picked up anything today, let me know. If you pick up anything tomorrow or anytime soon, let me know. Hopefully my packages will be here sometime this week. I did order 2 fragrances from the house of what was it? Damn, my mind is bad. Let's see. Damn, I got a lot of emails. Okay, from the house of Zara. That's what it was. And I actually said, and nobody really commented on it. I said if anyone can guess the 2 fragrances that I ordered from Zara, which should be here, it said if not Tuesday, it'll be here between Tuesday and Thursday. And I said if anybody can guess correctly the 2 fragrances that I ordered from Zara, I would give out a free sample of any fragrance that I have in my collection. 1 free sample, and nobody responded. So that challenge is still out there. If you can guess the 2 fragrances I ordered from Zara, I'll let you pick any fragrance in my collection that you want to sample, 1 fragrance, and I'll get that out to you free of charge. Receiving my package of Versace Dylan Blue on Tuesday. I think you'll be happy with it. Dylan Blue is one of the that one, and along with Versace Pour Homme, which is the one in the light blue juice with the clear bottle. It's the same kind of bottle. Dylan Blue is the blue bottle. Versace Pour Homme is the clear bottle, but it's like a light blue juice. Both of those fragrances are great fragrances. If you can't afford to pay the price that Bleu de Chanel has, or Sauvage, any of those fragrances, then Dylan Blue and Versace Pour Homme are the next best things to either one of those fragrances. Guaranteed to get compliments. They're very, very good. I don't have them personally, and I actually had a chance to pick up both of those I ain't fucking with you, John. You just messed up my whole thing, man. I had a chance during Christmas time to I had a chance to pick up Dylan Blue. I actually bought Dylan Blue, or was it the Versace Pour Homme? I think it was the Versace Pour Homme. It was in a gift set, and I got it in my vehicle. It was like around Christmas time, and I got in my truck and opened the box up, and it was the small, like 30 ml bottle of cologne, and I paid like $55 for that shit, and I just took it back. I would much rather pay that price for a 100 ml or a 50 ml bottle than a 30 ml bottle of that anyway. Now, I did say I would buy a $65 bottle of Dua, which is about 30 milliliters. But that fragrance I had on, I think it was Thursday or Friday, whatever day it was. Friday, I think it was, is a banger. That Casino Royal was, it's worth it. And actually, I just looked at what you said, John, and actually you got one of those wrong. One of them is right, one of them is wrong. And actually, it wasn't you I think I talked to. I think it was somebody else I talked to about that. So I take that back about what I said. You got one of them right. The other one was wrong. I'm not going to tell you which one is right and which one is wrong, but one of them is right and one of them is wrong. But they should be here Tuesday, and the 2 guys that were supposed to be sending me the fragrances that they were gonna ship out to me. I still haven't received them yet, but they'll be here soon. Yeah, you got one of them right and one of them is wrong. Wait, let me make sure. Because it could go by a different name. Just give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to. All the time. Thank you, ma'am. That's pretty.
It is. Orchid is my favorite color. I mean, favorite flower.
This is the one.
That one I got.
Well, I keep it there.
No! I'm gonna leave it over here. Don't do that. I like this bottle.
I do too. I just did a review on it.
Okay. How you gonna do a review on women perfume?
I didn't do a full review. I just showed the bottle.
This is pretty. Oh, that smells good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That smells really good. How you know orchid is my favorite flower?
I didn't. I just was in there looking, and I liked the bottle and the box that it was in, and I picked it up and I opened it, smelled it. I liked the smell of it, and I just bought it. I ain't gonna tell you how much it cost. I took the sticker off. Ha ha. Ha ha
Why
ha.
did you take it? How much was it?
Why?
Really?
You so damn
good.
nosy.
Thank you. Now I gotta keep it like this. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, one of them was right and one of them was wrong. So half right, half wrong, John. Anyway, y'all keep guessing, and like I said, if anybody can get it right, I will decant a sample of one of my fragrances of your choosing, whatever I have. So keep guessing, and whoever gets it right, I'll let you know, and we'll exchange information and get those out to you guys. In the meantime, I'm finna go eat. My pizza is here. Peace.